Welcome back to another video, everyone. Today I'm gonna be doing something very fucking different, not just from a franchise standpoint, but from a fucking review standpoint. Today I'm gonna be reviewing two figures this time: Studio Series Optimus Prime and the Studio Series Bumblebee from two separate fucking movies. Yes, one is from The Rise of the Beast and the other one is from Transformers the movie. I know, I lost my fucking shit. But who gives a fuck? It's my fucking channel. You're watching it, dumbass. Anyways, let's move on and let's take a look at the fucking Bumblebee first, because why not? Anyways, here we got Bumblebee in all his beauty, and yeah, he is a really small guy. But for a really small figure, he has a lot of great details and sculpting. You know, the paint is kind of off with some parts, but overall, this is a really decent figure. Yeah, I guess it's only fair to start with the head articulation. His head could go a 360. Ball joints on the arms, you can rotate a bit, and yeah, they can fall off too, unfortunately, but they pop back really easily too, thank God. But yeah, these arms can crunch really good. You know, it might be stiff on some, definitely mine's, but yeah, good hand rotation too, beautiful hand rotation. You can even rotate his waist, and it really rotates really well. His legs can be spread out and moved nicely backwards and forwards. There's a thigh swivel that can go 360 on both legs, and knee articulation. You can also move these parts of the legs for more dynamic poses, you know, and it really helps a lot. So yeah, that is the Studio Series 86 Bumblebee. Really good figure, you know. It also comes with a blaster as an accessory, but that's pretty much it. It's a blaster that he uses in the G1 show. You can also place it on his back here, so that you can, you know, have it on display if you don't want him to hold the blaster, but you don't want to lose the blaster at the same time. Or you could just put it on his fucking hand, you know, the same way he's supposed to use it. And yeah, that's G1 Bumblebee. It's a really good figure. I like this a lot. And, you know, a good Transformer figure can only transform. So let's cue the fucking montage! Transformers! So there is Bumblebee in his car form, the Beetle. I like this Bumblebee a lot, you know, it's a really good design, the figure is really good. It might not be too accurate, but it's still a really good G1 Bumblebee. Now, let's move on to the big man himself.
Megatron, these edibles ain't shit. Bumblebee, I'm fucking tweaking.
The leader of the Autobots, Optimus Prime, my favorite character of all Transformers. Now this is my favorite design too in all the movies, and I was fucking happy to get this fucker. So let's just move on with the articulation. His head is on a ball joint, which has beautiful movement, of course. I'm gonna go through good 360. I can look up that far, unfortunately not too far up, and good down, I guess. I don't know, his tits kind of get in the way of, you know, the head. His arms can go up this far, and if you think the pipes crossing over look weird, then I guess you can do it like this, but it won't really have that good of a spread. The arms have two joints for good articulation, you know, and you can also rotate the arm a good 360. It's really nice. The hands can move up that far and down that far. It's not that much, but it's good. And you can also rotate them too, which is really nice for, you know, holding stuff. Holding shit that he doesn't have, by the way. The whole arm can also rotate too, by the way, which is obvious, you know. What figure can't rotate its whole arm all the way? He can also rotate from the waist a good 360, you know. And also this little fucking part here. This part is for transformation only, right? But it can also work for a nice ab crunch, and I'm about to show you guys right now. Boom. It looks weird as fuck, but for poses, it is actually really useful. Anyways, you're gonna want to move these things for the leg movement because they sometimes get in the way when you want to move them back. But yeah, he can move his leg up that far, bend his knee that far. His feet can rotate a good 360, and they can go side to side. Overall, this is a fucking amazing Optimus Prime, and I love this figure so much. It is probably my favorite Transformers figure that I have, and that's not saying that much because I don't own that much.
This is all I got. This is all I got.
Anyways, let's move on to the accessories, which is only 2 fucking things. Beautiful. Thanks, Hasbro. Now, his hand cannon can be entered in his hand by opening his wrist, putting his hand inside, and putting the blaster onto the peg that's in there. Close it up, and there you have Optimus with his hand blaster. Now, I will say it is a bit smaller than it is in the movie, where in the movie it's fucking huge. But, you know, I guess we'll have to work with what we have. Now, for the second accessory, it is this blade that you can put onto Optimus Prime, either on his wrist, in his wrist, or hell, even on his hand. And if you want to keep the accessories on the figure but not having them visible, then you can always put them on the back of him where these pegs are at. And I even sometimes put the blaster inside his chest, since that's a nice empty spot to put it in for placement, because sometimes, you know, I want to take him around and I can't have the blaster on it because the peg is too small and I could be at risk of it falling off. Now, this is a really great figure, and I love this figure so much. It is so fun to pose and so fun to play around with, even in the car mode. Speaking of the car mode, time for another transformation montage. Woo!
I'm going to turn into a truck now. Birch church a church, a ding ding church. Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. Transformers!
So yeah, here's the car, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not very fond of it. You know, it's got like a weird back piece here, I don't really like it that much, but the rest of it, it's pretty cool, you know. The wheels are nice, they rotate sometimes. But yeah, this is a really nice car, and yeah, you know, it's probably got like the best robot mode that I've seen, and probably the worst truck mode that I've seen, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, here is Optimus and Bumblebee together. They really look good together, even though they're like from two separate generations and movies and different styles. They actually do look good together, I'm not gonna lie. Now time for size comparison. First in the list we got Godzilla 2021, the SH Monster Arch, my very first review on this channel. I'm always going to bring him out for these reviews as size comparison. Next is the movie Monster Series Godzilla 2004, and the model kit Boba Fett from Empire Strikes Back. And next up is the Revel Tech Amazing Yamaguchi Batman Arkham Knight, my most recent review before this one. Overall, these are really good figures, you know. If you're going to start a collection for the Studio Series Transformers, then I recommend these two figures. If not, that is fine. But this is my recommendation, and this is all I have for now. And this is definitely not going to be my last Transformers figures, because I will get more when I can. But yeah, right now, these are the best Transformers figures that I own. And this is the best Optimus Prime figure that there is. And yeah, that's basically the end of the video. I don't really know how to end this. Yeah.
Me and Flex looking in the index for buff net niggas just for some hot butt sex.
What made you go with that verse?
Chromacopia, nah.